Cricket is not an easy game to understand. There are so many rules, and then there are bylaws as well.
Sport in America is baseball, but cricket lasts 5 days. We break every now and then for food, and we spend a lot of time rubbing our balls on our trousers.
He's not even joking.
And even a player or an umpire may not know all the rules in the book. So today we are counting down 5 such confusing moments in cricket that made people cross-check the rules of the game. Number 5. The pocket catch. This was a weird incident that happened in a county match. When the catch was taken, people started checking the rule book to see if it was a legal catch. When caught by a cap, you will get a 5-run penalty. Caught in the pocket is actually legal, and the batsman was given out. Number 4. No ball. It was a PPL match and Lahore was playing Karachi. Lahore needed 3 of 1 to win the match. The player hit the ball and it was out only to find the fielder. But it was a no ball. By then the batsman, who thought it was out, walked rather casually to the non-striker's end. There was a debate on whether the run will be counted or not. As after the ball was caught, the players thought the match was over, and eventually the ball is considered dead after that. The no ball checking came later, and so the run was not given, which became a controversy for a while. And eventually Lahore got only 1 run, and the next ball produced a single, which led to a super over.
The no ball. That's the confusion here. If they've run 1, don't you get that and you get...
Yeah, it's 2 runs, surely.
Yes, it's 2 runs.
Yeah. This is just unbelievable scenes.
They've completed the run
And no ball.
and they've had the no ball. We think the Qalandars have got 2 runs here.
Okay,
Make sense of this.
let's have a look. It's the catch. They do cross. Complete the run.
They
And
do.
then it's out, so they check whether Bopara's feet are touching the boundary. They're not. They check the no ball, so it's a no ball. But they're saying that maybe the run is cancelled out because they were checking for the no ball. Sorry, for the catch.
For the catch.
Not the no ball.
So 2.
So it's virtually like a dead ball. Once they went upstairs,
Yes.
it was like a dead ball.
Yeah.
You get a run for the no ball, and it's a free hit.
Yeah.
Number 3. South Africa 1 ball to win. South Africa, who were allowed into their first World Cup in the run-up to the end of apartheid, were on the cusp of a fairy tale appearance when rain stopped play, with the Proteas needing 22 of 13 balls for victory. But by the time they came back on the field, just 10 minutes later, the scoreboard showed they needed an impossible 22 of 1 ball under the rules governing rain-affected matches at the time. It was a surprise for many, and everyone started checking the rule book. And eventually, this event led to Duckworth and Lewis calculation for rain-affected matches. Number 2. Dennis Lilly's aluminium bat. Dennis Lilly was one of the most feared fast bowlers, and he was very controversial as well. Once, to bat, he brought out his shiny aluminium bat, and there was a controversy yet again. Finally, after 10 to 15 minutes of spat, Dennis Lilly decided to give in, as he had fought, saying there was no such rule in the book that the batsman should bat only with a wooden bat. But as the umpires said the bat would affect the shape of the ball, Dennis had to agree and was very furious.
The umpires to say is that the aluminium bat has damaged the ball in some way with that shot from Lilly, and I don't think there's anything the umpires can do about it. And Lilly is standing his ground, quite literally. A long discussion there between Max O'Connell and Lilly, but there is no stipulation that Lilly cannot use that bat.
The umpires are now approaching Lilly. That is Max O'Connell. He's the senior umpire out there. And he's obviously trying to find out why Lilly is not, in fact, listening to him. And Greg Chappell is now coming out into the ground. Lilly has violently thrown that bat away.
Then the rule came that all bats should be wooden only. Number 1, Mark Waugh hit wicket. Mark Waugh was 107 against South Africa in a match when he accidentally clipped off the bails while walking off the crease after facing a delivery. The South Africans appealed.
Out. He stepped on his stumps, so he could well be out. I think he is out. Yes, I think you'll find that's out. If that's not a field for Mark Waugh is out. Bails are off.
This is what happened. That's okay. That's not out.
I think you'll find the new rule says that's out. I think you'll find that is out, Richie. We'll have to wait and see.
But after due consideration and also checking the rule book,
not out. Now there you go.
Waugh was not given out as hit out would be effective only in the movement to face the delivery and not after, which was exactly the case in point.
The striker breaks his wicket whilst making a stroke or in setting off for a run immediately after the completion of his stroke. Should he be given out after this law?
He was struck on the shoulder by a delivery and he was reeling away, wasn't he?
What do you think of this list? Did you like it? If yes, then hit the like button. Comment below if you remember any such events and don't forget to subscribe to Simply Chuma.